The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Türk, expressed deep concern over the Thailand Constitutional Court's recent decision to dissolve the Move Forward Party and impose a 10-year political ban on its senior leaders. This ruling has sparked widespread international criticism for its potential to undermine democratic processes and stifle political pluralism in Thailand. The Constitutional Court dissolved the MFP for allegedly violating the Constitution through its proposal and campaign to amend Section 112 of the Criminal Code, commonly known as the lèse-majesté law, which prohibits criticisms against the monarchy. In a unanimous decision on Wednesday, the court also banned the party's executive board, including former leader Peter Limjaroenrat and current chief Chaithawat Tulaton, from political activity for the next decade. Peter, who led the MFP to victory in the 2023 general election, was particularly popular among young and urban voters for his commitment to reforming the stringent royal defamation law, which rights groups argue has been used to silence pro-democracy advocates. However, his bid to become prime minister was thwarted by conservative forces within the Senate, and his political career faced further challenges when the Election Commission requested the dissolution of the MFP earlier this year. The court's decision came 6 months after it had already ordered the MFP to abandon its plan to reform the law on royal insults, ruling it unconstitutional and claiming it could undermine the country's governance system with the king as head of state. While the ruling is expected to infuriate millions of young and urban voters who supported the party, its immediate impact is somewhat contained. Only 11 current and former executives have been banned from political activity, allowing 143 of the party's lawmakers to retain their seats in parliament. These lawmakers are expected to regroup under a new party, much like they did in 2020 when the MFP's predecessor, the Future Forward Party, was disbanded for violating election finance laws. Responding to the court's ruling, UN Human Rights Chief Volker Türk stated that UN human rights mechanisms have consistently expressed concern that Article 112 is inconsistent with Thailand's international obligations under the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Türk emphasized that this law should be reviewed to align with these commitments. This decision seriously impacts fundamental freedoms of expression and association, and people's right to participate in public affairs and political life in Thailand, Türk remarked. No party or politician should ever face such penalties for peacefully advocating legal reform, particularly in support of human rights. The High Commissioner urged the Thai government to seek pathways to safeguard a vibrant and inclusive democracy, emphasizing the need to respect and promote the rights to freedom of expression and association. He also called for an end to the use of lèse-majesté laws as tools for suppressing critical voices. A diversity of voices and opinions is fundamental to ensuring respect and protection of human rights and achieving peaceful social and economic development, Türk added. Regional human rights group Forum Asia also condemned the ruling, stating that it poses significant risks to democratic principles, political pluralism, and civic space in Thailand. The organization called on Thai authorities to uphold the people's right to political expression and participation, urging that all government actions should be transparent, lawful, and respectful of people's freedoms of expression, peaceful assembly, and association, in accordance with the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. As Thailand grapples with the consequences of the court's decision, the international community continues to closely monitor the country's political landscape, raising concerns about its democratic future and adherence to human rights standards.